Joseph Murphy has written a huge amount of material on the topics of abundance and wealth. In fact, he discusses these subjects in almost every book he has written. We've explored many of his teachings in previous episodes, and each time we uncover more valuable insights on how to attract and achieve prosperity in our lives. His work is truly extensive and filled with wisdom that can help anyone looking to improve their financial situation and overall abundance. When I start feeling like I don't have enough, especially when it comes to money, I begin to notice fear creeping into my mind. But whenever I read one of Joseph Murphy's lectures, everything changes for me. His words have saved me many times. His perspective is so fresh and uplifting. Joseph Murphy was an incredible New Thought teacher who focused on the law of attraction. He wrote many fantastic books on the subject. What made him stand out was his unique ability to take biblical teachings and various real-life situations and show how they can be used to create positive changes through affirmations. Listening to or reading his lectures always brings me a sense of peace and confidence. His teachings are practical and can be applied directly to our lives to improve our mindset and attract more abundance. The secret to becoming wealthy is simpler than you might think. Do you often say that you never had a fair chance at success? Are you blaming your parents or other relatives for not giving you financial help? It's time to stop doing that right now. The real secret to wealth lies in how you use your own mind. Imagine that all the resources of a limitless, infinite mind are available to you. These resources are eager to come through you and be expressed, but you need to have an open and positive mindset to let them in. Your subconscious mind is never out of ideas. In fact, it holds an endless number of ideas that are ready to move into your conscious mind and turn into money in your pocket in many different ways. Instead of focusing on what you lack or blaming others, start paying attention to your thoughts. Be open to the possibilities that your mind can create. With the right mental attitude, you can tap into this infinite source of ideas and see them transform into real financial gain. So, the key is to trust in the power of your mind and be receptive to the flow of ideas that can lead you to wealth. This process of generating wealth in your mind will keep working no matter what happens in the market, whether it goes up or down, or even if the value of the pound or dollar drops. Your true wealth doesn't really depend on bonds, stocks, or the money you have in the bank. These things are just symbols. They are necessary and useful, but they are not the core of your wealth. The main point I want to stress is that if you convince your subconscious mind that wealth is already yours and that plenty of money is always flowing into your life, you will always have it, no matter what challenges come your way. Your mental attitude is the key to this process. If you think that your wealth or money depends solely on your job or working more hours, then you have a limited view of how wealth works. You are restricted by your own beliefs. Instead, focus on the idea that wealth comes from your mindset. Believe that you have the power to attract money and abundance through the thoughts and attitudes you hold. This shift in thinking will allow you to experience true and lasting wealth, independent of external factors like the stock market or your job. This world operates on cause and effect. If you constantly worry about money, this feeling of lack will lead to even less money in your life. Your mental attitude is the cause, and having less money is the effect. This is a basic truth you probably already know. Now, when money moves around freely in a country, the economy is healthy. The same idea applies to your personal finances. You need to have a healthy flow of money in your life, starting with your mindset. Believe that money is a good thing. Think about all the positive things you can do with it. Imagine yourself as both a receiver and a giver of money, with a constant stream of wealth coming to you and going out from you. This perfect circulation of money in your thoughts will help create real financial abundance in your life. So keep a positive attitude about money. See it as something good that flows freely, and believe that it will keep coming to you as long as you maintain this healthy mental attitude. This mindset will help you attract and maintain wealth. Many people think that the value of their money depends on how much gold is in South Africa or in the vaults of the United States Treasury. Others worry that their money will lose its value and they will end up with less. But let's think about it differently. Just like a doctor says you are healthy when your blood circulates perfectly in your body, you are prosperous when money flows freely in your life, meeting all your needs with some left over. Imagine you hear on the radio that the stock market has crashed. If this makes you feel worried or scared, you are letting those news reports and statistics affect you. But true financial security and wealth depend on your inner feeling of prosperity. Your financial well-being comes from within. If you feel prosperous and believe in your wealth, this mindset will create real prosperity in your life. So instead of focusing on external factors like gold reserves or market crashes, focus on developing a positive and abundant mindset. Believe that money will flow to you and meet all your needs, and it will. To prosper means to grow and succeed in every aspect of life, including wisdom, understanding, and material possessions. Whatever you love and focus on, you attract more of into your life. Money is a representation of wealth and serves as a symbol of exchange. It stands for freedom, luxury, and the good things in life. I don't know anyone who thinks they have too much money. Most people are usually looking for more. When you want to tell your subconscious mind that you desire wealth and success, you need to be careful with your words. Avoid saying things like, "I hate money. It's evil. It's the root of all evil." Thinking this way will drive money away from you. If you send mixed messages to your subconscious mind, such as wanting money, but also thinking it's bad, you'll end up getting nowhere. These conflicting thoughts cancel each other out, and as a result, nothing changes. So, it's important to have a clear and positive attitude towards money. Appreciate its value and the good it can bring. This mindset will help you attract and maintain wealth in your life. Embrace the idea of wealth until it becomes a part of you. Keep this thought in your mind. What you love, you attract more of. What you criticize, you push away. Love is a strong emotional connection. Unless you love your job or profession, you can't truly succeed. Love always grows and multiplies things. You have the potential to be wealthy. If someone has a mindset focused on poverty, they will find themselves in poor conditions. On the other hand, if someone fills their mind with ideas of wealth, they will find themselves surrounded by everything they need. Life was never meant to be lived in poverty. You have the ability to be wealthy, to have everything you need and even more. Your words have the power to clear your mind of negative thoughts and replace them with positive ones. So love the idea of wealth and let that love grow within you. Appreciate your work and profession. Remember, loving what you do and what you want will attract more of it into your life. Your positive words and thoughts can transform your mindset and bring you prosperity. Be specific about what you want. I've been telling myself for weeks and months that I'm wealthy and prosperous, but nothing has changed. I found out that when they say, "I am prosperous, I am wealthy," they don't actually believe it deep down. They feel like they're lying to themselves. One man told me, "I've repeated 'I am prosperous' so many times that I'm exhausted, but things have only gotten worse." He admitted that he didn't truly believe his own words. This is a common issue. Their conscious mind rejects the statements, and the opposite of what they affirm happens instead. Autosuggestion, or repeating positive statements to influence your mind, works best when it is specific and doesn't cause internal conflict. For example, the man's statements about being prosperous made things worse because they reminded him of his lack of prosperity. Your subconscious mind only accepts what you truly believe, not just empty words. So be specific and realistic in your affirmations. Instead of saying something that feels untrue, focus on believable and achievable goals. For example, say, "I am finding new ways to increase my income," or "I am becoming more financially secure every day." These kinds of statements are more likely to be accepted by your subconscious mind because they don't create a mental conflict. Remember, your subconscious mind accepts your strongest beliefs and convictions. Make sure your affirmations align with what you genuinely believe to create positive changes in your life. Think about wealth often. If you have trouble believing you can be wealthy, Here's a practical way to overcome this conflict. Regularly repeat this simple statement, especially before you go to sleep. By day and by night, I am being prospered in all of my interests. This phrase won't trigger any arguments in your mind because it doesn't directly contradict any feelings of financial lack you might have. I once suggested this to a businessman whose sales were very low, and he was extremely worried. I told him to sit quietly in his office and repeatedly say, "My sales are improving every day. I'm advancing, progressing, and getting wealthier every day." This statement is effective because it engages both the conscious and subconscious mind without causing internal conflict. By using these specific and positive affirmations, the businessman was able to see real improvements. His sales increased, and he began to feel more successful and wealthy. You can do the same. Regularly remind yourself that you're being prospered in all your interests. This will help align your thoughts with the idea of wealth and gradually change your mindset, making you more receptive to opportunities and financial growth. This is an easy and unique method to make your subconscious mind think about wealth. As you read this, you might be thinking, "I need wealth and success." Here's what you should do. Spend about 5 minutes, 3 or 4 times a day, repeating the words wealth success to yourself. These words are very powerful because they tap into the power of your subconscious mind. Focus your mind on the strong abilities you have inside you. When you do this, your life will start to reflect wealth and success. Notice that you're not saying things like, "I am successful" or "I am wealthy." Instead, you're focusing on the true power within you. There's no inner conflict when you simply say wealth or success. As you keep thinking about these words, you'll start to feel wealthy and successful inside. Put thoughts of prosperity into your mind. When you feel wealthy, you attract wealth. When you feel successful, you attract success. Always remember this. Think of your subconscious mind as a kind of universal bank. It amplifies whatever you deposit into it, whether positive or negative. Imagine your subconscious mind as a giant bank where your thoughts are deposits. If you keep depositing thoughts of prosperity and success, your mind will work to make those thoughts a reality. On the other hand, if you make negative statements like, "There's not enough for everyone," or "I might lose my house because of a shortage," it's like signing a blank check. These negative thoughts act as blank checks that attract more negativity into your life. If you constantly worry about the future and think fearful thoughts, you are also signing blank checks that bring negative situations into your life. Instead, focus on depositing positive thoughts of wealth and success. This way, your subconscious mind will help bring about positive conditions that match those thoughts. Your subconscious mind treats your fears and beliefs as instructions. If you're afraid or believe in negative things, your subconscious mind will work to bring obstacles, delays, shortages, and limitations into your life. It's like giving it a request to make these negative things happen. Think of it this way. If you feel wealthy, you will attract even more wealth. On the other hand, if you feel poor and lacking, you will attract even more lack and poverty. The feelings you have are very powerful, and they set the direction for what your subconscious mind brings into your life. Your subconscious mind works like a bank that pays you compound interest. Whatever you put into it grows and multiplies. If you deposit positive thoughts and feelings of wealth, those will grow and multiply, bringing you more wealth. But if you deposit negative thoughts and feelings of lack, those too will grow and multiply, bringing you more lack. So it's important to always keep positive thoughts and feelings in your mind. By doing so, you instruct your subconscious to bring positive outcomes into your life. Just like with money, the more positive thoughts you invest, the greater the return you'll receive in terms of wealth and success. Every morning, when you wake up, fill your mind with thoughts of prosperity, success, wealth, and peace. Spend some time thinking about these positive ideas and keep them in your mind as much as you can throughout the day. By doing this, You are planting these positive thoughts into your subconscious mind, which will then help bring abundance and prosperity into your life. You might be thinking, I've tried this before and nothing happened. The reason you didn't see results is that you likely let fear and negative thoughts take over shortly after thinking positively. This neutralizes the good effects of your positive thoughts. It's like planting a seed in the ground. Once you plant it, you don't keep digging it up to check on it. You leave it alone to grow. In the same way, once you plant positive thoughts in your mind, you need to let them be and not cancel them out with negative thoughts. Keep nurturing your positive thoughts and give them time to grow and bring the positive changes you desire. I know an executive who earns a salary of $50,000 a year. Last year, he spent 10 months on a cruise, traveling around the world and enjoying beautiful places. He has trained his subconscious mind to believe that he deserves to earn that much money. He mentioned to me that there are many men in his company who earn less than $100 a week. These men know more about the business than he does and could run it better, but they lack ambition and new ideas. To achieve wealth, you need to fill your mind with ideas of prosperity. Money is a reflection of what you believe you deserve deep down. Simply saying, I am a millionaire, over and over won't make you rich. Instead, you need to develop a mindset of wealth and success by constantly thinking about and embracing these ideas. To become wealthy, start by believing in your own worth and potential. Focus on positive thoughts about prosperity and success. Over time, these thoughts will shape your subconscious mind and guide you toward actions and opportunities that lead to wealth. It's about creating a deep-seated belief in your value and capability to succeed, which will naturally bring more abundance into your life. Whatever you impress upon your subconscious mind tends to grow and multiply, just like planting a few grains of wheat can produce hundreds more. Your subconscious mind operates under a law of abundance, meaning it naturally expands and increases whatever thoughts you plant in it. Nature itself is lavish, generous, and abundant. By thinking in terms of having plenty and feeling free, you align with this natural law of abundance. This broader focus allows your subconscious mind to work without limitations, bringing you not just the amount you initially thought of, but potentially much more. So, rather than limiting your thoughts to a specific sum, embrace the concept of abundance and let your subconscious mind handle the rest. Boost your self-esteem and believe you deserve more. If you only ask for a penny a day from life, that's all you'll get. Many people want more money, but deep down, they have a mindset of earning just $75 a week. As a result, that's all they manage to earn, even though they could earn much more. To change this, you need to develop a wealth mindset. Here's a simple technique to help you do that. Say these phrases several times a day. I like money, I love it, I use it wisely, constructively, and judiciously. Money is constantly circulating in my life. I release it with joy, and it returns to me multiplied in a wonderful way. It is good and very good. By repeating these statements, you will start to develop a positive attitude towards money. This practice will help you believe that you deserve more and that money is a positive force in your life. Over time, this mindset will attract more wealth to you as you begin to act in ways that bring more money into your life. This shift in your thinking will help you see opportunities and take actions that align with a wealthier lifestyle. Never speak badly about money by calling it dirty, bad, or tainted. You can't attract what you criticize. When you think about it, you'll understand that real wealth comes from your subconscious mind. Use your subconscious mind to your advantage. For example, a young man who wanted more money used the positive statements regularly. One morning, he woke up with a strong urge to write a short story based on one of his experiences. He sat down, ideas flowed easily, and his story was accepted. He wrote many more stories and was paid well for them. His wealth came from the ideas in his mind. Your mind can also provide you with new ideas, whether it's for an invention, a book, or a play. By using your subconscious mind, you can uncover these ideas and turn them into wealth. So keep your thoughts about money positive and make good use of your subconscious mind to attract prosperity. Now let's talk about the easiest way to lose money. You might know someone who is always struggling to make ends meet and seems to constantly have money troubles. If you listen to their conversations, you might notice a pattern. They often criticize and condemn people who have succeeded and stand out. They might say things like, "That guy's running a scam," or "He's ruthless and dishonest." The reason these people struggle with money is that they are criticizing the very thing they want. When they speak negatively about successful people, it shows they are envious and resentful of others' prosperity. This negative attitude towards wealth and successful people drives money away from them. If you want to attract wealth, you need to stop criticizing and condemning those who have more money than you. Instead, focus on positive thoughts and attitudes towards success and wealth. Just like a seed naturally attracts everything it needs to grow, people can also consciously draw in the wisdom and ideas needed to achieve their dreams, goals, and financial success. When you focus on God and dedicate all your love and loyalty to this one power, it is known as loving God. By doing this, the law of reciprocal relationship takes effect, allowing God's love to flow through you in a beautiful and healing way, restoring your soul. When you seek guidance and inspiration from the divine, good fortune will naturally come to you. Trust in the idea of good fortune, and it will follow. This process involves believing that the good things you seek are already coming to you, and that the universe will provide everything you need to reach your goals. With this mindset, you open yourself up to opportunities and positive outcomes, leading to a fulfilling and prosperous life. I recently spoke with an 80-year-old man who shared his lifelong motto with me: "I expect good fortune." He explained that he has always had good fortune throughout his life. When he was a child, his mother, a Quaker, advised him, "John, always expect good fortune and you will have it." This advice is very wise because we tend to get what we expect from life, not just what we want. If you believe in good fortune, you will experience positive outcomes in all areas of your life. This is because the law of life is the law of belief. In other words, what you believe in strongly will shape your reality. John's story shows how powerful positive thinking can be. From a young age, he learned to focus on expecting good things to happen. This mindset guided his actions and decisions, leading to a lifetime of good experiences. His mother's simple advice had a profound impact, illustrating that our beliefs and expectations play a crucial role in shaping our lives. So, it's important to believe in good fortune. By maintaining a positive outlook and expecting good things, you align yourself with opportunities and experiences that bring happiness and success. Remember, the law of life is the law of belief, and believing in good fortune can help you achieve a fulfilling and prosperous life. If you're struggling with money and trying to get by, it means your subconscious mind isn't convinced that you'll always have enough. The best way to live is to do what you love and do it for the joy and excitement it brings. Philippians 4:8 says, "Finally, friends, think about things that are pure, lovely, and good. If something is virtuous and worthy of praise, focus on those things." Similarly, wealth starts with a deep belief in your subconscious mind. You won't become a millionaire just by saying, "I am a millionaire," repeatedly. Instead, you need to develop a mindset that truly believes in wealth and abundance. This means filling your mind with positive thoughts about prosperity and success. Most people struggle because they don't have an invisible source of support. When business slows down, the stock market drops, or they lose their investments, they feel helpless. This is because they don't know how to use their subconscious mind, which has unlimited potential. Choose to pursue wealth. If you're thinking, "I need wealth and success," here's what you should do. Repeat the words wealth and success to yourself for about 5 minutes, 3 times a day. These words are powerful because they tap into the inner power of your subconscious mind. Focus on the great strength you have inside you. When you do this, your life will start to show situations and conditions that match this inner strength. Instead of just saying, "I am rich," concentrate on the real power you have within. There will be no mental conflict when you focus on the word wealth. As you keep thinking about wealth, you'll start to feel wealthy. This feeling of wealth will lead to real wealth in your life. Always remember this: your subconscious mind is like a bank. It works like a universal financial institution, increasing whatever you put into it, whether it's the idea of wealth or poverty. So make the conscious decision to choose wealth. Wealth is a mindset. It is completely normal and natural for you to want prosperity, success, achievement, and recognition in your life. You deserve to have all the money you need to do what you want when you want. Poverty has no virtue because it's like a mental illness and should be eliminated from the world. Just as wealth is a state of mind, so is poverty. We can never get rid of all the slums in the world until we first eliminate the belief in poverty and lack from people's minds. A person with a poverty-focused mindset will find themselves in poor conditions. On the other hand, a person whose mind is filled with thoughts of wealth will be surrounded by everything they need. Think of wealth not just as having a lot of money, but as a way of thinking and feeling. When you believe that you can achieve great things and that you deserve success, you are more likely to work towards those goals and recognize opportunities that come your way. This positive mindset attracts positive outcomes. Conversely, if you believe that you are destined to be poor, you may feel hopeless and not even try to improve your situation. This negative mindset can lead to poor outcomes because you might not see or take advantage of opportunities. Imagine two people. One always thinks about how they can improve their life and believes they can succeed. This person might work hard, learn new skills, and be open to new opportunities. Eventually, they achieve success and wealth. The other person constantly thinks about how hard life is and believes they will never get ahead. This person might not try as hard or might miss chances to improve their situation. As a result, they stay in poverty. People were never meant to live in poverty. You have the ability to have wealth, everything you need, and even more than enough. The words you speak have the power to change your thinking from negative to positive, helping you adopt the right ideas. It is your right and your family's right to have excellent food, good clothes, a comfortable home, and enough money to enjoy the good things in life. Every day you should have time for meditation, prayer, relaxation, and recreation, and you should have the time and resources to make this possible. To expand on this, imagine life as a journey where you deserve to be happy, healthy, and prosperous. From the very beginning, it wasn't intended for anyone to struggle with basic needs or to live in hardship. You are meant to enjoy life and all its offerings. Having wealth means more than just having money. It means having access to good food that nourishes you and your family, wearing clothes that make you feel confident and comfortable, and living in a home that provides safety and peace. These are basic rights that everyone should have. Your words are incredibly powerful. They can shape your thoughts and beliefs if you constantly say positive things to yourself like, "I deserve good things," or "I can achieve my goals." You start to believe them. This positive mindset helps you see and take advantage of opportunities that come your way. On the other hand, negative words can trap you in a cycle of self-doubt and limitations. Taking time every day to meditate, pray, relax, and have fun is just as important as working hard. This daily routine helps to clear your mind, reduce stress, and keep you focused on what's truly important. It's like recharging your batteries so you can continue to pursue your goals with energy and enthusiasm. Everyone should have the time and resources to engage in these activities because they contribute to a balanced and fulfilling life. To prosper means to grow and improve in many areas of life, including mentally, spiritually, intellectually, socially, and financially. It means making progress and becoming better in every way. Do the very best you can, though while he lived, he blessed his soul, and men will praise you when you do well to thyself. Psalms 49:18. This means that when you do your best and take care of yourself, people will notice and praise you. Doing your best involves showing love and goodwill to everyone. Love is about being friendly, kind, and warm-hearted. It's about having good feelings toward others and wishing them all the good things life can offer. Love is important for achieving health, wealth, peace, and prosperity. When you act with love, you are following the principles that lead to a happy and successful life. In other words, prosperity isn't just about having money or material things. It's about growing as a person in every aspect of life. When you do your best and treat others with kindness and love, you create a positive and fulfilling life for yourself and those around you. Love plays a crucial role in this process, as it brings about the blessings of health, wealth, peace, and overall well-being. Work well with others and be excited about what you do. Tell yourself that you are always doing your best. When you keep this positive mindset, people will notice and appreciate you, leading to promotions and recognition. If you are worried or critical of someone you think is making money dishonestly, stop worrying about them. Remember that they are using their mind in a negative way, and the natural laws of life will deal with them. Do not criticize them for their actions. Avoid feeling envious. Envy is a harmful emotion that can cause many people to experience financial problems. Most people learn this lesson the hard way. Instead of being envious, focus on your own growth and success. Understand that envy can block your progress and keep you from achieving your goals. So cooperate with others, be enthusiastic, and believe in your abilities. Keep a positive attitude and don't let negative feelings towards others affect you. This will help you receive the recognition and opportunities you deserve and keep you on the path to success and prosperity. Imagine you see a competitor putting a lot of money into the bank while you have only a small amount to deposit. Does this make you feel envious? The way to overcome this feeling is to say to yourself, "Isn't it wonderful? I am happy for his success. I wish him even more wealth." Feeling envious is harmful because it puts you in a negative state of mind. This negativity can push wealth away from you instead of attracting it. If you ever feel annoyed or upset by someone else's wealth, immediately tell yourself that you genuinely wish for them to have even more success and prosperity. By doing this, you change your negative thoughts into positive ones. This positive mindset will help attract more wealth to you, thanks to the power of your subconscious mind. So, when you see others doing well, be happy for them. Celebrate their success and wish them even more. This attitude will help you stay positive and open the door for greater wealth and success in your own life. Don't compare yourself to others. God never creates the same thing twice. You are unique and there is no one else like you in the entire world. Recognize your unique qualities and the potential you have within. Whenever you feel afraid or uncertain, turn to the divine strength inside you for help. This will help you overcome challenges and continue moving forward, even in difficult times. A man who was born poor once told me that he became the president of his company because of his strong determination to escape poverty and find his true place in life. His lack of money pushed him and motivated him to climb the ladder of success. Many women who felt inferior and insecure told me that these feelings pushed them to work harder and succeed in life. Their sense of inadequacy became their main motivation to climb the ladder of success. I suggested a simple practice to many of these women. Stand in front of a mirror every morning for 5 to 10 minutes and say out loud, "I am a daughter of the infinite. I am a child of eternity. My Father is God and God loves me." By repeating this affirmation every morning, it gradually sinks into their subconscious mind through a process of mental and spiritual absorption. As they continue this practice, they begin to believe in their own worth. This new positive self-image takes root in their deeper mind and transforms their entire life. They become more confident and start to achieve their goals with greater ease. So, this simple daily affirmation helps them overcome feelings of inferiority and unlock their true potential. Don't put yourself down. Jealous people often blame others for their own feelings of inferiority or inadequacy. This jealousy creates negative thoughts that can lead to various health problems, ultimately harming the person from within. Remember, you are unique. There is no one else in the world like you. No one has the same toe print or thumbprint as you. No one has the same digestive or glandular system as you. Others don't think, speak, or act like you. You are a unique expression of God, here to show your individuality in a special and wonderful way. Being envious of others is like demeaning yourself. It means you are rejecting your own divine nature, which is the source of all blessings. When you are jealous of someone, you are putting them on a pedestal and lowering yourself. This attracts negativity, such as lack, loss, limitation, and poverty, into your life. It simply doesn't make sense. Instead of being jealous, focus on your own unique qualities and strengths. Celebrate what makes you different and special. Embrace your individuality and express yourself in a positive and fulfilling way. This will help you attract abundance and blessings into your life. You've probably heard people say, "She is green with envy." This phrase explains why jealousy is often called the green-eyed monster. It's because the eyes, which are often said to be the windows to the soul, can show our feelings of jealousy. Jealousy is like a sickness of the mind, and it's true that if someone is jealous, they are often angry too. These emotions impact how we experience the world around us. It's important to remember that the way we think regularly has a big influence on our future. Our thoughts shape who we become. If a person changes their attitude and way of thinking, they can start living a life filled with endless joy and satisfaction. This kind of life is marked by peace, harmony, and prosperity, not just in our current world, but also far into the future, through the endless journey of time, even beyond the limits of time as we understand it. When a person truly sees and understands the essence of God or ultimate truth, they cannot continue living their old, unchanged life. Instead, they start to appreciate the beauty and wonder of God's creations. If we look at the world with the right perspective, we will become aware of the richness of life. We will see the presence of God in simple, everyday moments, in the laughter of a child, the kiss of someone we love, and the smile of a friend. Many people feel like they are carrying a heavy burden in their minds, almost like having a mental hunchback. These individuals often feel insecure, not good enough, and frustrated with themselves. They tend to be very hard on themselves, constantly criticizing and blaming themselves for their perceived shortcomings. Because of these feelings, they often project their negative feelings onto others, blaming others for things that are actually about their own insecurities. When you encounter people like this, it's important to remember that their negative statements and attitudes are more about their own issues than anything to do with you. You don't have to take their negativity to heart. Instead, you can understand that they are struggling with their own problems, wish them well, and move on with your own life. There's an old prayer that can help you deal with situations like this and many other problems you might face. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. This prayer reminds you to stay calm and accept what you can't control. Be brave in making changes where you can, and have the wisdom to tell the difference between the two. This mindset can help you handle difficult people and situations with more ease and peace. He was standing in the way of his own promotion. When you mentally wish to keep wealth or success away from someone else, you end up keeping it away from yourself too. This is why the Golden Rule advises us to think, speak, and act kindly towards others. It warns against indulging in hatred, resentment, or harsh criticism. The reason is simple. You are the only one who controls your thoughts, and negative thoughts create negative outcomes in all areas of your life. Your subconscious mind is constantly taking your thoughts and turning them into your reality. It's like your mind is a projector, and your thoughts are the images that appear on the screen of your life. If your thoughts are negative, your experiences will reflect that negativity. If your thoughts are positive and kind, your experiences will be more positive and fulfilling. Therefore, if you want to succeed and be happy, you need to focus on having positive thoughts not only about yourself, but also about others. When you wish good things for others, you are also setting up positive energy in your own life. This way, your subconscious mind will create a reality that is full of prosperity and happiness for you as well. You might have heard about people who only work a few hours a week, but still make a lot of money. These people don't work themselves to exhaustion or spend all their time working. Don't believe the idea that the only way to become wealthy or successful is by working extremely hard and long hours. That's simply not true. Living an effortless and enjoyable life is the best way to succeed. The key is to do things you love and enjoy. When you do something just because you love it, the experience is joyful and thrilling. If you enjoy your work, it won't feel like a chore. For example, if you love singing, sing while you work. When you are passionate about your work, success is likely to follow. When you love what you do, your enthusiasm and joy will naturally make you good at it, and people will notice. This can lead to opportunities and success without the need for constant hard labor. So focus on finding and doing what makes you happy. Your passion and joy will pave the way for success, making your work feel effortless and rewarding. When you go to bed tonight, try using some of the techniques we've talked about before. One simple method is to softly and calmly repeat the word wealth to yourself. Say it over and over like a lullaby as you fall asleep. You might be surprised by the results. Wealth could start coming to you in large amounts. This is just one example of how powerful the subconscious mind can be. This wraps up Joseph Murphy's secret to wealth. There are powerful but simple truths that you need to keep in mind because sometimes you might be unknowingly blocking your own wealth. I see this happen all the time. One of the main points Joseph Murphy makes is about criticizing wealthy people. For instance, when you're watching TV and see someone very rich on the news, you might think or say something negative about them. Remember this key idea: what you love, you attract more of. Repeat that to yourself. What you love, you attract more of. If there's any part of you that doesn't love money, it won't come to you. Joseph Murphy offers some simple techniques to help with this. Start by saying to yourself, I like money, I love it. I use it wisely, constructively, and carefully. Money is always circulating in my life. I let it go with joy and it comes back to me multiplied in wonderful ways. Money is good and very good. When you say this affirmation, you are expressing your love for money. And remember, what you love, you attract more of. The second major issue is envy, and I see this all the time too. People often get very jealous of others who are very rich or successful. Maybe someone has 2 houses and 3 cars and people criticize them, saying things like, "Oh, you spend too much money," or "You're so vain." These criticisms often come from a place of jealousy and envy. People might also think, "Wouldn't it be nice to be like that? I wish I had what they have." This kind of thinking is subtle, but common when watching or reading about someone who is very prosperous. Have you ever felt this way? Most of us have, because it's human nature to be envious, but we need to overcome this natural tendency. Joseph Murphy believed that envy is a major reason why many people struggle with financial issues. When you are envious, it puts you in a negative mindset, and instead of attracting wealth, you push it away. So if you ever feel annoyed or irritated by someone else's wealth, immediately wish them even more prosperity. This can help shift your mindset. Here are some good affirmations to try, especially before going to sleep. Say to yourself, "By day and by night, I am being prospered in all my interests." Joseph Murphy was very skilled with subtle affirmations. He advised against simply saying, "I am wealthy," because it can sometimes lead to thinking about the opposite, like, "I am not wealthy." This can bring up negative feelings and block your progress. Instead, use more subtle affirmations like wealth and success to avoid this problem. When you say affirmations, it's important to truly feel them. not just repeat them mindlessly. The I am affirmations are powerful, but they can be tricky if your mind starts to deny them. Use affirmations carefully and make sure you believe in what you're saying to avoid creating mental blocks. That's why using phrases like wealth and success can be more effective and help you attract the prosperity you desire. Thank you for listening.